Okay, as you can see, we are inside a stunning teepee, and I'm joined by Hayley from the Tipi company. Hayley, how are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm fantastic. I'm even better for being inside this beautiful teepee. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Good to hear.
Has it taken you long dressing the place up? It's like an Indian wedding.
It is. We were here all day Tuesday, putting all the fancy touches to it all, but the guys spent a couple of days building it before then. So
Really?
big setup.
Right, because it's got the whole boho, chic kind of Moroccan vibe. I like what you're going with.
Yeah, festival brides. So
Yeah.
that's a big area of the market. DIY, festival brides, that's a big area.
Right, well, I'm just going to quickly let the camera see our surroundings. So obviously, this teepee is absolutely enormous. In terms of size, what are we talking for this actual teepee?
So this is 3 big hats, and you can see up to 150 people in here. Because it's a modular structure, you can have any number of people inside the teepees. So a lot of people say, oh, can this go any bigger? Well, yeah, you just add another big hat on, and so on and so forth. So yeah, the 3 big hats. We've got a nice weatherproofing kit along the front. We call it the dual panoramic kit. So it's perfect, especially we're from the north of England where it rains and it's windy all the time.
No way.
Yes way. So at least then you can still enjoy the views outside, but be nice and dry and warm inside.
Right, so let's go and have a little sit down. I'll offer you a seat in your own teepee. So welcome over to this little seated area here. Obviously you guys have dressed the teepee up. Is this the kind of furniture? Does this come with the teepee, or is that an option?
So everything's modular again. So these are what we call our accessories. So you buy the teepee structures, you buy the link kits, and then anything like the furniture, bar structure, anything like that is on top of it. So we can either do the carpets, wooden flooring. For venues, we can do installations as well. So a lot of people want to branch out and expand their venue to accommodate weddings outside. So we'll go and install 2 or 3 big hats for them, and then they can have their whole wedding outside the venue then.
And do you also do like the lights as a package on all the table accessories as well and decorations, or is that separate?
That is separate. We are the manufacturers of the teepees, so we make them all in Lancashire. They're made in Britain. We've got the stamp of approval to show for it, but we sell to other teepee hire businesses. So we manufacture, sell, they hire them out, and then what they do inside the teepees is up to them really. So we do, normally speaking, a hire company will put fairy lights, Edison light bulb trays, which are a big trend at the moment. They'll dress it all up like that, but then the bride tends to want to do all the flowers and fancy bits. You don't want to get the wrong colour shade of roses for a bride, so we'll leave that to them.
I think that's a nice thing actually about these teepees. You can actually do so much with them. As we kind of started off, we've seen the light bulbs and we panned down from the ceiling, but there is so many adjustments and fixtures. You can dress this up to kind of whatever way you want. And teepees have really taken off over, I suppose, the last couple of years, and I'd say you're probably largely responsible for that.
Yeah. Well, teepees have been on the market for the past 10, 15 years. We started manufacturing them about 6, 7 years ago. Launched the Tipi company brand. We're the only one in the UK to be made in Britain and have the full factories, the full setup. So we invite people to come and have a look around our showroom, which is a 2 teepee setup. And they can also meet the girls who make the teepees, the actual canvases. All the poles are cut down there, so you can see exactly all the quality production control that we've got there.
You know what? It actually smells as well. Fantastic. I don't know if it's something that you're putting inside your canvas, but in here it smells like a field of roses. It's so nice. I just love the kind of ambience, the atmosphere that you have here. We talked earlier on about a Northern Irish company that I'm actually familiar with called Magna Carta, and they are a TP hire company in Northern Ireland, but you guys obviously have people coming to you from, I suppose, all over the UK, probably all over Europe.
Yeah, that's right. We've got a sister company called Big Chief Teepees that hires out the teepees in the northwest, but likewise we have other teepee hire companies based in the northwest, down south, Scotland, Spain, Mexico, Florida. We're all over the place, so we're expanding more overseas over the next year, which is an exciting future for us there. But likewise our venue side of the business is really popular, and new hire companies and marquee companies want to expand their offering because a lot are losing business to teepees, so they just think we'll just add a couple to our fleet and then we get the best of both worlds.
I tell you what, the Indians back in the day really had it sorted, because this is like really comfortable living. I actually would prefer this as a house if it was possible, if I had the money. And talking about money, how much would this type of a setup cost if you wanted to buy it?
Yeah, so per big hat, which is every peak that you see, it's £9,900 plus VAT. So you see the 3 here, then they're linked together. So you're looking at around 35k just for the TP structures alone. And then if you want to add on the carpet, you can want to add on a porch, a weatherproofing kit, it adds up. So it might be that if you had this kind of setup with all the trimmings, you're looking at around 45, 50k. But then you can seat up to 150 people and push that out at maybe £6,000 each rental. So every weekend. So it doesn't take too long to be able
to get your money back. I think I'm in the wrong market. I think I need to buy. If I buy one off you today, will you give me a bit of a discount and then, you know?
Potentially.
Because you can just see how a kind of a TP hire company could make the money back in no time at all. It's not really that much money to buy such a big kind of structure like this. I know it's 3 TPs, possibly 45 grand, but if you're hiring that out every weekend, $6 grand a pop, you're going to make that back in no time, really.
Yeah, exactly. And I think most TP hire businesses in their first year tend to do about 20 events, which, you know, that's fairly easy to achieve, and by the end of that year they will have already paid for their stock. So it definitely is a really big opportunity for some people who want to start a new outdoor events venue.
Well, we talked about the TP company in Northern Ireland that I know, and apparently they're the only TP company in Northern Ireland doing this at the minute. And you know what? You've just given me the inspiration to go head to head and rival them. So do you know what? We'll get the order docket out and pop 2 of these through for me, will you? Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a walk over to the entertainment area. So obviously this is a TP itself. It's absolutely fantastic in design and look and quality. But this is basically a representation of what you could have if you had a wedding yourself. And this is our band. So we've got Dion. How are you? You good?
I'm good, thanks.
Okay,
How
so
are you?
Dion from EQ Entertainment.
Yes.
We've got Cameron and Rob as well. Right. So this is obviously, it's kind of a cool venue to play in, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
They're so pretty, aren't they?
Yeah. And
Brilliant.
So what do you guys do then?
So we're a band, we're the musicians, and Dion does this aerial hoop up here. We do all sorts, like we do a lot of weddings, a lot of corporate events, we do duos, trios, big bands, all live music for loads of events.
Right, okay, well I've never seen a band playing while an aerial performer has performed at the same time, so I think why not, let's do it. Let's do it right now, okay?
Let's do it right now.
You get in your hoop, you get behind you get behind the drums here. Can we get a bit of a performance, yeah? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, pretend it's my wedding. I haven't got a bride here because nobody would want to marry me, but I want you to pretend that this is my first dance wedding song. We've got EQ Entertainment in the background. They're going to play my first dance song. We've got Dion, the aerialist performer. Like, guys, just enjoy this moment. This is EQ Entertainment with You've Got the Love.